grab a chair because I didn't even realize to think about the fact that I would want one. We're here. Hi everyone. Welcome back to the Upgrading a Complete Bike series that has been seemingly absent from my channel for quite some time. And the reason for that is honesty, that there is no good enough reason for it. I fell out of it and we're going back into it. So where the bike currently sits, I guess could be part of the reason, but there's no excuse for not building it back up. But I did a video that I have still not edited yet where my buddy, who actually literally just texted me, which is weird, Sponge, had the idea to do a blindfolded bike build video. So we stripped the bike down to a reasonable state so that you wouldn't have to build the bike with brakes on it or anything crazy like that. And since then, I have not put it back together, but I figured we need to get this going again. So that's what we're here to do today, where I'm gonna put the bike back in a rideable state and maybe even put something new on it while we are streaming. I need to get the tools out because I gotta put the brakes back on. I've gotta put all these different parts on. And I wanna make sure I have the correct tools for it. Jeez, these are loud sounds. I thought I put a compressor on there so it couldn't peak. Weird. Either way, we got 4 people in the chat. Hello. Also, something new here. How do I show this? Check this out. I got a new microphone today and I wanted to use it. So that's also part of this. I wanted to check out this new mic and see how it sounded quality-wise. I did one test recording on it, listened to it, and immediately went and bought another one for my setup where I'm streaming and doing the news and everything, and then bought another one to use down here whenever I'm filming and doing all of the stuff that I do in here with unboxings and tutorial type stuff and all of that. So let's see. We need to go up here. And I think where I'm gonna start with this is clamping the bike in here securely, for one. And I need to put the bars in the correct spot, which honestly I should have done off the bike or off the stand, because I've never gotten good at putting it where I would like it to be on the stand, because I'm always on the bike whenever I'm checking where I would want the bars and everything to be. How's everybody's Friday? We've got Eamers in the chat. You are the lone chatter. I appreciate you tuning in. Also got to make sure that the headset is tight, which immediately turned it this way. If you're new in the chat right now and you're just coming in, let me know how the audio sounds. I got a new mic and I'm trying it out. Oh, let's see. Is there a good way to do this while on the stand? I like to look down the bars and then at my dropouts. Driving home from work. Nice. Good Friday. Spent the afternoon at Ray's. Brendan Mack. Did you see my buddy Sponge there? My buddy Sponge and little JT were there today. All right. We're going to call this good for now. And then I'll pull it off the stand and do the rest of that. I think I can get the bar forward and backward good on the stand. At least I think. Jeez. Come on. There we go. audio is good. Can you hear a lot of the echo? There was a lot of echo in here. There probably still is because it's going to have a hard time not picking up the echo. There's a lot of echo in this room because it's a big empty room other than my setup for filming and everything. But I liked the audio pickup pattern on this mic. It's a hyper or super cardioid mic for anyone who cares, which means that the audio pickup pattern, let me rotate this a little bit, sorry. Which means that the pickup pattern on the microphone is in front of the mic, not too wide, and then a tiny bit of audio leakage coming from the back, which I thought was perfect for what I do because I film with my phone on the tripod and I talk while I'm filming sometimes, like at Ray's or just at the skate park or whatever. Okay, so tightening the stem down, star pattern, yeah, but the echoes are cool. Oh, they don't help your audio though. Shout out to the 8 people tuning in on a Friday evening. How's y'all doing? Echoes aren't too bad for an empty room. Nice. Love to hear that. Alright. This may need adjusted too, so we'll just call that good. What else? I don't know if the front wheel's definitely not done. So we're gonna pop that off real quick. Oh, it's not super tight. That works. Alright. Oh, I gotta put the pegs back on too. One of the only other options would be one of those Rode clip-on mics. Yeah, I could get one of those, but I don't think I need that. It would work. It would easily work. And it would be fine. It'd probably be okay. I don't need to go that far. All right, so pegs. Let's see. We've got both pegs here. Hub guards. I did forget to grab something. Son of a gun. I'm grabbing all of the parts necessary. So we have the brakes. We have hub guards. We have pegs. I need to get something here. Okay, let's see. I need to make sure I have one of the peg adapters. Aha, I see it. This. Hopefully you can even hear me. And we have all of the parts. This is all gathered. Okay, let's see. So, left side pegs, this goes here. I'm assuming that is the front wheel. We need this side axle nut. Everybody having a good Friday evening. I appreciate you tuning in. If you push the thumbs up button, it brings more people into the stream. So that's a thing. There we go. My second live stream of the day. Did the news. Now we're doing Friday night bike build. Okay. Oh, do not forget. So we also have the S&M symbol hub guard. Got to put that on. Oh, you know what? Was that what that was for? No, that doesn't hit. We're good. Dang, already? So check that out. I made a comment about if you push the like button, more people join, and instantly we have 5 more people in when the likes went up. How funny, and proof that that's the way it works. Ooh, too much. Okay. All right, now front wheel can go back on. I don't know if there was, no, I don't think there was supposed to be any more washers up here. This is another thing that I usually will do with the bike on the ground because it's easier to bottom out the wheel on the dropouts when you're pushing up with the ground rather than your hands. Hot dang, everybody jumping in here. Speaking of S&M, I'm driving through Santa Ana. Nice, that's funny. Planning on going to Coasters. I am. So awesome to see. I've been posting about my Fit Park medium I just got because of this series and how much I love it. Great to see it back. I appreciate your posts, man. I really do. They definitely help things out with that whole concept because it showed that the concept worked and that you're psyched on your bike and you're riding it and it's working out for you, and I think that's super cool because that was the whole entire point. Okay. Definitely gotta put some air in these tires. Corner. Okay, let's see. How's Mr. Moore on this lovely Friday? I am doing good. Let's see. So I think, yeah, it looks centered. Seems good. We'll do a final tight down later. Now that we have more people in here, let me know what you guys think of the audio and you think it sounds decent enough. Got a new microphone and I'm testing it out. Let's see. This definitely feels a wee bit much. So the back wheel is not centered fully. Part of our challenge that I talked about earlier did not involve getting the wheel perfectly centered. So if the chain is too tight, let's tighten that down. We're gonna have to, oh duh. I have to put the hub guard and peg on anyways, so it doesn't even matter. The whole thing's gotta come off. Okay, what do we got in the chat? Really love it. Wouldn't have gotten into riding every day without your inspiration. I appreciate that. That's really cool to hear. Yo, we got 19 people in here. The question is, should I put something completely new on this bike during this live stream? I'm trying to think of what else we even have. I think there might be tires. I'm pretty sure there's grips, which I'm not doing the grips in this live stream. I do not have, I guess I might be able to, but I don't want to have to deal with whatever method I go to put them on. I don't have an air compressor in here, I'll put it that way. I think we could have pedals. There's probably a seat and post potentially. And tires. There's actually not a lot left. Oh, hub guard, back peg. Come on. So the pegs I'm putting on here are the Fit OG pegs. Is there a way I could? I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't want to mess anything up. I'm gonna leave it where it's at. Gotta put the hub guard on, gotta put the peg on. Washer. Okay. Make sure. Oops, see, that wasn't tight. Neither was that. Glad we checked those things. I should probably just take a. You don't need to put the pegs on. I do need to put the pegs on, Matt. You're wrong. Okay. So I just want to double check that hardware is snug with a method that makes sure it's actually snug. So there's drive side jam nut. Here's non-drive side jam nut. Making sure everything's good. I've never been wrong before. I'll take your word for it on that one. So this is the non-drive side S&M symbol hub guard. So I have to put on some washers. That is what these are for. To go between the hub and the hub guard so that the spokes don't rub. Looks good. I'm pretty sure I think that I trued it based and dished it based on the fact that I had to have those washers in there. Fairly certain on that one. So fit OG peg 4.5. It has 5 anti-rotate pin locations, so you can rotate this thing 5 times and still use the pins on fresh areas. Pretty sweet. Symbol hub guard is the hub guard that I just put on. Said that already though. Okay, so toss the wheel back in. So a little bit of history on this for anybody who might be new is that this series started with a brand new Fit Complete is a Park medium size, and I upgraded it one part at a time to get to where it is now. Come on. One downfall of adding washers, I have to spread the frame out. Come on. I don't want to have to, but I do. And that's a reality of something that I think a lot of people deal with when putting hub guards on. Oh my goodness. I can't get it. The struggle bus. Okay, that's on, front sprocket on. Oh, I have the sprocket too. I think though, in order to do the sprocket, I have to probably put on a different chain, or I think I definitely have to add links to it, because I think any sprocket that we would have for it would be a 28 tooth. But the concept for this was, we started with that complete bike and upgraded one part at a time, and I just gave a list of options and they sent parts from that list. So I upgraded the bars to the Fit Tom Dugan bars. I upgraded the forks to the Fit, these are the Shiv V3 forks. Tom Dugan bars, USA made. Fit forks are not USA made, but they are $100 for super legit forks. I upgraded the cranks to the Fit blunt cranks, added the pegs and the hub guards, as well as I upgraded the front wheel and the rear wheel I have, but it came with a left side drive hub, so I'm gonna have to swap the hub to this hub because it's right side drive. So I have to rebuild, I have to take the hub off of the other one and use that rim because these rims are single wall rims. Okay. We can tighten the back wheel into place. We'll get there. Make sure that is good. Now, I'll tighten this side down and then this side pull a little bit to loosen the chain up. That was not enough. And that might be way too much. Yeah, that's too much. What's the chat saying? I can't read it from back there. What's up, Teddy? Thanks for the Flatland content. Hey, I'm stoked that I was able to get it. That was so much fun. Stay medicated. I tried putting both S&M hub guards on the rear and I couldn't get them to fit. I don't want to spread them far enough to fit the drive side guard on. From this angle, it looks like your office blind. You are absolutely right, Matt, because you weren't here for the beginning of the live stream, but this bike was used in a blind bike build timed challenge that I have yet to edit. And so we weren't super strict about getting the bike perfect. So what I'm getting at is I'm fixing the mistakes from that and rebuilding the bike to a good rideable state again. Can we double crank flip again? That is all I care about. Come on. Is that gonna be? Yeah, it should double. But stay medicated. That's a thing where most hubs these days have hub guards that are built for the hub. And in a lot of cases, you want to use those because they replace the hardware on your hub and allow you to put it into your frame without having to open it up like what you're saying that you had to do. Man, what is going on? That looks centered, but the chain is way too loose like that. Grr. It's good to see it wasn't just me. I'm still new to a lot of this. I definitely added a half link and an alloy sprocket too. Nice. Alloy sprocket is a good upgrade. Chain, if you're worried about the chain, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Oh, let's see. Oh man. I can't seem to get the wheel in the right spot, and my tire wedgie is in my car. You know what? That is good. Triple crank flips on deck. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. Solid. Okay. Looks good. Interesting. Sounds like something I should make Kevin do. That's funny. So now I gotta fix the crank being off, like Matt pointed out. He is absolutely right. The crank arm is a spline off. And this is motivation to get that video edited because it was a fun one to film. We had 4 of us do it. And I just I've been lazy, I guess. Been busy. I won't say lazy, I've been busy. Get bow snug, pull back, get chain side tight, then loosen peg side and retighten. Yeah, I think I have a video on that. Okay. Let's straighten these out. Is that up to your specifications, Matt? Is this up to par? Tighten cranks back up. I'll make sure both sides are snug. Okay. We're all good there. Now, for the fun part, the brake setup. Which, you know what? I can be sitting for most of this. Let's move this around. Okay. I think that's good, right? Is that too loud now? How's it sound? I'm no longer bothered by the cranks. You're doing great. Glad I can get your approval. We're gonna get the shout out to Park Tool Poly Lube, and we're gonna apply that to the brake posts, brake mounts on both sides. Now I need to find my brake arms, my springs, and my pads, and I need to figure out which springs go on which side. So this is this brake arm. Get that greased up. Okay. Now I have a whole video on how you figure out which pads or which springs go on which side. So you can find that video and watch it. Basically the idea is in tightening the spring, and if it when the spring tightens, it pushes the brake arm towards your rim. That means it's the wrong one. So actually this spring goes on this side. I can grab one of the caps and the bolt, and I can just put this one on because we're ready for it at that point. And this will make it not fall off. There we go. Got that side on. Now we put this side on. Shout out to the fact that there's 19 of you coming to hang out on your Friday evening while I rebuild this bike. It should be pretty dialed once I get it rebuilt, I'm thinking. Okay, next brake spring. And dude, I just realized that I did not need to get my stem lined up with the tire yet, because I have to take off the stem in order to put the gyro and gyro plate back on. What a goober, man. Oh jeez, what am I gonna do with me? Let's see. So we can put this pad back on. Why does it have that on there? Do I have another option? I do. I have to modify a couple things here. From the brake pad video I made, I swapped some spacers and stuff around. Okay. So the big spacer on the inside is correct. Not going to tighten these all the way down yet because I want to get the brakes tightened just to make sure everything is in the right place. I can get it sort of started and get it roughly in the right spot, but I don't want to finish tightening anything till those are all the way set up. What's up, Doug? Smash the thumbs up button. Appreciates it. All right. So we have lower gyro cables. I'll put those on now because those are pretty easy. Everything's already here. That goes in there. These cables go here. Does it matter which side? I don't know. I don't think it does. Put these on. Hulk smash! I really hope this microphone sounds good. I already said how I got it, and then I did one test with my phone and immediately went and bought 2 more of them. One for my setup, my streaming setup, and then one for down here on my camera to use for whenever I'm filming these videos. Man, that is just not it. Loosen that all the way up. We don't need that much play in there. Okay. Sounds fine. I want more than fine. I want it to sound glorious. No, I want it to at least sound good. I didn't have time to set up like the filters and stuff in the program I use for streaming. So it's possible that that could use some work. Okay. Straddle cable. I guess we need to get the springs set up first. I think the mic sounds nice. Good. Appreciate you letting me know. Okay. We're gonna do the brake springs now. Or spring tension. Make sure it's all lined up and everything is seated. This is the one thing that I love but hate to do. Oops. Favorite BMX trick of all time? Back rail foo-fa-noo. I love the back rail foo-fa-noo. Okay. Gonna need. What is your favorite BMX trick of all time? Sounds good. I can hear you loud and clear. Good deal. Okay. Tighten the spring a little bit. Bolt tightening. I hope there's some nice ASMR with this spring or with these bolts and tools. That's not too bad. What up, Kevin? Can't beat a clicked turn down. Huge no footer or no foot can. No foot cans and no footers and turn downs are all great tricks. Good choices. Okay. Line the pad up. We also want to line this part up. Get it as parallel to the rim as possible. Oh my gosh. The pads that are on my bike right now, my park bike, are, I think they're like 2 years old because they're from my previous samples on the vice grip brakes. So they are chewed up, but I'm riding them until they fail because I want to know how long these pads will last. And these ones being so fresh just makes me really want to put new pads on my bike, but I'm not doing it yet. I have to use them till failure. Okay. Tighten this spring down. Hopefully this doesn't take too long on this side. Okay. This side, the right side, is one that tightening the bolt also can tighten the spring up, pushing it in the right direction. But you know, I'm explaining this in a way that you would need to see it to understand. But I always like to do it manually too. That seems pretty good. I'll tighten it all the way down. That goes there. Boom. Lower cables are set up. Upper cables are set up. I think I had one of these around this. I don't remember. Man, that feels like it would be too much. Did I have it around this? If I had it there, then I wouldn't need it for the metal part. We'll just call that good for now. Maybe I'll put one right here too. At some point, get the straddle cable set up so it's all ready to go once it's needed. There we go. All right, now for the gyro plate in the upper cables. Instead of moving the camera too much, I'm gonna move the bike a little bit too. All right, so I need to just loosen all this stuff that I already tightened because loosen up the compression cap. We need the plate and the gyro, and hold on. I need to give a better look because this is sick. Come on, focus please. Lip lower gyro, baby. Oh, that was really close to hitting me in the face. Back pocket it goes. Why is my back wheel wobbly? That could be for a number of different reasons. And without actually seeing your bike, I don't know that I can answer that for you. Why does it feel like this is how this has to go? Because if it's the other way, the stem sits weird. Got it. Compression cap back on. What? Do I need to take out a... No, there we go. Just had a little bit of movement there from gravity there. Now it can't fall anymore. We're gonna tighten all that up after the fact because I have no idea where it actually needs to go. Get this cable setup. Cable goes in the gyro, or in the lever. We're gonna tighten that down all the way. Then the short side. Oh, kind of put it in there wrong. Need to flip it. So the reason why, for anyone who might be wondering, is because the natural way this cable sits and putting it here, there's two ends. There's a shorter end and a longer end, and naturally the shorter end should go in the side closer to the lever, but the way that it sits, it doesn't want to easily do that. If I take the cable back out and rotate it and put it back in there, it should put that shorter side where it needs to be. It's a Haro. New, I got it a week ago. If you got it a week ago and you got it from a bike shop, take it back to the bike shop. Does it wobble when you rotate the wheel? That could either be the tire having a bubble in it or the rim being out of true. This is true. Haha, no pun intended. Look at this. Freaking Brendan in the chat helping diagnose bike issues for people. Gotta love it. Okay. Brake cables are installed, and my goodness, does it feel like there is way too much excess cable here. Put both ends into there. I can't even. Yeah, that is extreme. I don't know how to fix this other than loosening the NARPs as far out as humanly possible. I have to flip this gyro plate. As much as it is kind of a pain, I think I have to do it. I think having the gyro plate upside down the way that it is making the cables even closer to the gyro, which is the opposite of what my problem is. If I had not enough cable, then this would be the way to get more, but because I have too much, I need to flip it. I should have seen if I had another gyro plate somewhere, but oh well. Come on. In. It might be the rim. It's entirely possible that it is the rim. If it's a brand new bike and you haven't even rode it yet, but it's having that kind of an issue, I would hit up whatever bike shop you got it from, for one, and for two, the company that made it, and I would be nice about it. What is going on here? The cap is in. See, that just doesn't feel right. It's not threading. I think I have to flip it back to the way I had it. I can't even get it to tighten. Interesting. And taking a spacer out would defeat the purpose of what I'm doing here. I've always been fascinated by the gyro system, but don't run brakes at all. That's interesting. Okay. I'm sure I have a gyro plate somewhere, but I don't want to take the time to go find it at the moment. A gyro plate would make it thicker. Okay. Trying to get an S&M BTM. Nice. That's the frame I ride. There's just so much slack in here. I'm gonna have to disconnect this for just a second so I can pull this cable up to get the gyro installed. If it's truing, they'll likely take the wheel for a couple days. This is true. Ha ha ha. Okay. Cables. Almost. Come on. There we go. Cables are installed. All right. Do I need to just loosen these out too to pull some of this slack? The frame. I'm trying to frame. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay. Oh, make sure this is straight. Straighten out the gyro plate. Now we'll adjust the cable barrel adjuster out on this side to match. There. It's getting there. We are indeed getting somewhere. What size top tube is my frame? This frame or the BTM that I ride? This frame is a 20.5. Because I don't want to adjust the straddle cable at all, I'm gonna pull this out. Let's get in there. If I adjusted the straddle cable, I wouldn't have any of that, so I might just do that. Camera rain. I really miss my old gutter shark frame. I'm sure there's one out there somewhere. Just finding it will be the challenge. Alright, so if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna straighten this cable out so there's no more bends in it. And then we can make new ones. There we go. There we go. And tighten this baby down. So if I can get rid of that adjustment, that would be ideal. Okay. Tighten this. Lots of adjustment here. Just wanted to say I love the content. king. Keep grinding, brother. Thank you. Yes, BQ, I did see Vic Real's new video. I saw it and I was stoked on it. Alright. Cool, so now I think I can adjust this up a little bit. No, I might not be able to. Son of a gun, I might have went too far. Crap, I think I went too far. Because I have no adjustment left. And I can't go down anymore. Shoot, bud. Let's try that. Ooh, we're on to something there, boys. Pull this out though. We're gonna relocate the bends. Bend these into place. Kevin Zuba has entered the chat. The endless joy of brake adjustments. That is indeed what we are doing right now. You hear that though? Sounds pretty dang good to me. No, tighten. Tighten, abort, abort, abort. Not loosen. Seems good to me. That's why I don't run them. Dialed. Ah, I forgot I don't have a coaster on this bike. Oh, I don't have my... Oh, I do have my keys. I can true the wheel. They're fun sometimes. Do it, Matt. Do it. Get brakes, Matt. Get them. Okay, well, we're at the point now where I'm going to point this here a little bit and we're going to do some final adjustments on the ground. Yo, those brakes feel good. The brakes actually feel really good. That is awesome. What is moving? Is that the headset? That is the headset. Am I crazy? I'm not crazy, right? That's the headset. Kevin's Peer Pressure, four pegs, brakes, free coaster. Give in, man. Just give in to the peer pressure from Kevin. It's worth it. It's so worth it. Damn, 27 likes on this thing. I'm just out here building my bike. Oh God, eating it. Can I back this up some? Oh, don't mind the gross background. It's not normally the area that gets seen. What happens if I move back here? Okay. That just seems ridiculous, but I think that's it. Okay. That's where that needs to be. Get the bars aligned to the right. That looks good to me. Tighten down the stem. Cool beans. I think I need to move the bars. Yeah, the bars are not far enough forward. The fine-tuned adjustments. That is where we are currently in this. Oh, jeez. That is indeed clamped. I think the bars moved to the right in the stem too. So we gotta fix that even. What is happening? Which one is still tight? There we go. Okay. Tighten one side down. Where does it need to be? Definitely not that far forward. Oh my gosh, those brakes actually feel really good. I was not expecting that. That is dialed. Let's see, is this good? Yeah, feels good. We'll go with that. Tighten down the stem in the star pattern that everybody always talks about. Pulling front alienation brakes on soon. Ohio is for brake lovers. So is New Hampshire. That's funny. Hell yeah, though. I'm stoked to hear that. I hope you love them. Can't wait till Kevin Zuba finally gives in and decides to put alienation brakes on his bike. Okay. Gap looks even. So let's just snug up all of the bolts. Okay. This gyro plate is gonna drive me nuts though if it's not centered. Okay. Dude, telling you, these brakes are dialed. It blows my mind how dialed they turned out. Just throwing them on here. I'm not taking my time. I'm not doing anything fancy. I just put the brakes on. There we go. I think we're dialed. I think we are indeed dialed in. So, let's see. We definitely need to get some cable ties, which I thought I had more of, but I don't see right now, so I'll have to put them on later. All right, last step, air pressure, which we cannot do with the bike on the stand because the pump will not reach. All right, before I pump it up, we have to guess how much pressure is in the tire right now. That's what I want to hear. Give me your guesses. I'll push on it one time, so I'm going to guess 25. That's my guess. We'll see. I don't know how to... Can anyone see that? Well, if you can't, I was dead on the money. Brendan said 30. It is indeed 25. Now it's 30. Now let's see. Front tire pumped up. Back tire finding the valves. Okay. That one also probably only has 30 in it, or not even, it has 25 as well. Every time I check my tire after a couple days, they're always at 40. Yeah, it happens. That is done. Shout out to Park Tool. And for the last thing that I need to do, I think I'm gonna make sure that the back wheel is true. So, turn this up. We're just gonna, ow! Oh, that hurts so bad! Ow! Turn it like this so that I can true it and still be able to read. Always keep a spoke wrench on your keys. Okay, let's see. Oh, that, a little bit there, a little bit there. Where are we at anyways? Not far off. It's really not bad at all. Turn this a little bit this way. The wheel spins good too. This one, this one, this one, this one. That's really close already. Crazy what you can do with these rims. Zen. Ride your bike or the air will get bored and go somewhere else. Hey, I think he's on to something. Dude, that looks pretty good to me. Brakes feel good. Spokes loose at all. Heck no. They all feel like perfect. Heck yeah. I gotta say, for being single wall rims, at least this one now, I replaced the front one already. For being a single wall rim and being on the rear and going through everything that's gone through being ridden by me doing the brake tricks I do, this thing is put up with some stuff and it's still just fine. Like I just trued it to being perfectly true again, or at least as close to it as I can get. Let's see if I can show it. These cords that I'm connected to. Oops, wrong way. I mean, you can see it's pretty freaking close. There's one tiny little hop in there. That's it. Solid logic. I agree. Ride your bike or the air will go somewhere else. All right. Apply brake tar. Make brakes annoying. Oh, it went everywhere. Yeah, this is legit. Super loud. Dialed. I am indeed happy with the way that this has gone. Move the camera back over here. Turn the bike to where it was at, decent enough. So, here we are. If the brakes aren't screaming, are they even working? You are absolutely correct. The bike has been rebuilt. I just need to, oh, that's upside down. Shoot. All right, just kidding. Just kidding, we have one thing left to do. We have to flip the straddle cable hanger back over. It's supposed to be like that. There. Now it won't jingle on the frame as badly. There. Hopefully everything still works. Oh, the brakes don't feel as good now. So good. Well, I'm not the guy who's going to sacrifice brakes that feel really good for not having a jingle on the frame. So we're going back instantly to where it was. Cable hanger might be upside down. Oh, but now they don't even feel as good. What the heck, dude? I ruined them. There we go. Whatever. I'll put a cable tie there. It'll be good. The bike is back to its glory. What's up, Adam Ortiz? Just got done rebuilding the Fit Park Medium. Got it all dialed in. And I'm stoked about it. For anybody who has no idea what this is a, just take the brakes off. Absolutely not. This is a complete Fit Park medium that I started a series on this channel with, where I was just upgrading this complete bike. So we started with the complete bike, brand new, replaced all these different parts up to this point, one at a time. Yo, Kim has been gifted a membership from Adam Ortiz. Kim, I'm gonna add you to the members only Discord right now, because she has yet to be in it. Manage channel access, add members. Oh wait, just kidding. Is she in here? Or did she leave? Kim, you left the Discord completely. You're gonna have to get re-added. Anyways, we replaced the forks, the cranks, the bars, the front wheel, going to replace the rear rim from another rear wheel that I have, but it's left side drive, so I want to keep it right side drive. So we got to swap out the hub on that. And at this point, I replaced the brake pads, and that's everything. So we still have some more stuff to replace. And I've done it based on what people commented to replace the most in the comments. So what we have left would be grips, stem, I'm not sure about seat or post if I have them or not, pedals, tires, sprocket. Those are the things that are left. I'm going to ride this bike at some point, probably at Ray's or the skate park next week. Skate park session on this bike next week. That's what's gonna happen. And I'll film it and we'll make a video from it, and then we'll do another upgrade, then we'll film another session, and we'll go from there. So this has been a good one tonight. How long have we been going? An hour and 13 minutes. I'm gonna put the tools away because that's what you do when you're done. You put your tools away and you put them back where you got them, because tools are worth more than gold to your dad who's a mechanic, and he will beat you if you don't put his tools back. Oh, that's hilarious. So these are going back. I think the bike's all dialed in, ready to go. So I'm excited to go ride it. I was gonna say those are some factory looking pedals with the reflectors. They are indeed not just factory looking, but they are factory. But honestly, they're pretty comfortable. I think Fit sells these as an aftermarket pedal without the reflectors in them, and they are comfy pedals. But they do have reflectors in them. So we did it. We got the bike up rebuilt and we're ready to ride it, then upgrade it, and I'm excited for it. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out for this Friday evening build. I'm gonna go watch Tropic Thunder now. Have a good day, and shout out and thank you to Fit and S&M for helping make this series happen, and we're getting back on the train. Thank you, Adam, for the gifted membership. We'll see you guys next time.